Ladies, my sexies,
Loody,
we're back
Loody,
here.
Loody.
I'm stoned. It's your boy Loody. Smoking with me is a movie because I roll the best doobies. You understand me? I got a special guest today. We got a special guest. Introduce yourself, my guy. Appreciate you pulling up.
Thank you. My name is Malik G. I am a host, entertainer.
You know where we at? It's prime time. Prime time rapping. I'm your host, Malik G.
YouTuber / professional bodybuilder / jet ski repairman. I do it all.
Handy.
Bodybuilder.
Jack of all trades.
Bodybuilder. Yeah, y'all just can't see it. I got
It's like
I ain't want to question it.
I was like, maybe it's hoodie. I don't
don't
know.
make me come out the hoodie. That's all I got.
I ain't want to question it.
Okay.
Love
Is there like
it.
different
Whoa
levels
there,
of
big fella.
bodybuilding?
It just depends on what level I'm on that day. You know what
Are
I'm
you
saying?
on like natural like competition? Is
Yeah,
it
it's giving
steroids?
natural.
You on drugs?
Nah. I don't be juicing. That's actually crazy. I'm more of a natural, organic, organism type of person.
Okay.
Organism.
Okay.
Organism.
Interesting.
We'll get into that.
Most definitely.
They here. You got it's all three of
into
them.
the
So you
nitty-gritty.
gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely appreciate you pulling up and tapping in with us, man. We wanted to bring you on and talk about this legendary shit you started. Y'all started, you and your guy, Supa Hot Fire.
Yes, sir.
What was I gonna ask? Where did all this concept for you, how did this all come about?
So first off, shout out to Supa Hot Fire, aka Deshaun Raw.
A legend.
Yes.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
A real legend.
This actually started. I was 17 years old. That's actually when we did our first battle, and they were older than me. I think Deshaun maybe like 3 years older than me. And at the time, I was a senior in high school, just graduated, and they were like the cool kids. They were the dudes that was at the time in the Inland Empire. They was going to all the functions, turning up, being cool people, and I was the dancer. You know what I'm saying? I was the person that was back kind of like during the jerk era to teach me how to Dougie era.
You didn't even say you were a dancer in your
Yeah,
intro.
you didn't say nothing.
Because
You didn't say none of
That's
that.
retirement.
That's the old
I don't
you.
do that
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
Okay.
Actually, I
think,
do
can you
that.
bust a move?
I do that. I be turning up
like
every
doing
time
a
I'm out.
little
I do, you know what I'm saying? Little
Little
two-step, little
two-step.
Like,
step.
what's your go-to song? Like, guess you.
From back then?
Yeah. The
Go-to
jerking?
song? Jerking era? I don't know. That's a good one. I ain't jerked in so
'cause-
long. That actually sounds crazy.
Do it right now.
The knees.
Hit the floor.
Put some WD-40 on the knees. Let's get to it.
These knees is crazy. I don't have Meg knees. I don't. These knees is bad.
Knees is cracking.
I need motor oil, WD-40, and a hip replacement. when it
Oh,
comes to these knees.
yikes.
Yeah, I'm about 50 in the knees right now, but I actually can't remember my favorite jerk song. I'd probably be something from I don't know. I think my favorite Dougie song was that Ice Cream Paint Job though.
Oh my God,
Remember
love that
One.
song.
That's a good one.
What?
Still relevant.
What a great choice.
Still listen to it daily.
Yeah, I was really him in high school. Like when it came to the functions, that's
Yeah,
back
that
when at the
joint.
time YG he had Push's
Yep.
Inc. He was sliding out to the IE. They was doing functions. This doing the Sidekick LX days. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be too young for that.
What?
But anywho,
Whoa.
How old do you think we are?
How old do you think we are?
Right.
talking, man. I'm probably older than y'all. Anywho,
Let's get into it.
How old are you?
I don't know. We gonna find out.
What
by the end
year
of the
were you
show.
born?
1993.
Same.
95.
Damn.
93? Mm-hmm. Oh, you young like that?
2001.
You capping.
I am.
She is.
Okay, I was about to say 2001 is crazy. I just seen this girl on her IG the other day. She had a tat right here on her top shoulder, and it said 2000. Like it said, I think EST 2000. I'm just like,
Y2K.
Damn.
that's
I just can't even.
We're 90s babies over here,
Yeah.
so.
me too.
Anytime I see somebody like born in the 2000s or they say they're born in the 2000s.
That was yesterday.
All I'm thinking is I live in 2011 and I'm still thinking that you're like 11 years
Yeah.
old or like 12 years old. I don't think you're legal to drink yet. But
Absolutely.
They are
not.
so legal. It's
That's
crazy.
for sure. But
No, they're in their mid 20s now.
Yeah.
I would say just to get back to where it started though, I was the person that was kind of turning up the functions, and that's how I met them. Like they was like, man, every function we go to, you in there shirtless dancing. I was either jerking, Dougie.
Oh, you was one of them.
And I was
Slutty.
doing a J Smooth.
So you
Corey
put
said
in,
yes, I was putting them in the chair.
you
all
put
that.
in your time of like, you know what I mean, like the being seen.
You put in your
and
time.
being like,
Yeah,
Not like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right though.
you know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
time.
instead of being like just a host of somebody that never like was really doing shit and all you did
Yeah.
was talk and da 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 and hype shit up. Like, so you got,
100%.
I'm hearing it now. So it's just like, nigga, you was out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You was
for sure.
in the middle of that dance floor too at
Sure,
one point
for sure.
type
So
shit.
I think from there, that's kind of like when I first met them because we went to separate high schools, and I just kept seeing at the same functions. And Deshaun, he started doing YouTube and he was doing different sketches. And one day he came up with Deshaun Raw rap battle parody idea, which is the Supa Hot Fire character. And he was doing some traction at the time, but it was mainly more so like in the city.
That's where you got to start at.
I had called one of the homies and I was like, what you got planned today? He's like, man, I'm at this Deshaun Raw skit. And I was like, what's the deal? Like, send the address. He was like, oh, find it yourself. And then like hung up. I was like, what the hell? Is it that private?
See, a bitch
and
like me would just not even
like
go.
A homie like that. He was the homie
y'all
of a
got
homie.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up calling another homie who was there, and he was like, we at the Deshaun Ross skit. The address all over Facebook. So I'm like, why didn't the other homie just say that? So long story short, get the address, pull up. As soon as I get out the car, Deshaun, it was like a little small circle. Somewhere how you see the battles, they were already in the circle. As soon as I hopped out the car, they was like, get the little homie, get Malik, be the host. We looking for a host. I was like, host what? And that's when he was like, I came up with this skit where I'm going to be saying things that, you know what I'm saying, might not be I don't want to say hardest, because some of the stuff surprisingly be hard. Like some of the bars be
Maybe
hard.
the delivery for
Yeah,
real.
the delivery, the cadence, he's definitely a special talent. But to me, it's like the way he broke it down was, this person's gonna be rapping a heart out. We not gonna say much, but when I say something, we going crazy. And he's like, I know you good at just giving energy, being witty, the improv, you could talk. So I was like, I had a moment where my whole life I always turned being a part of groups down. Like I always wanted to be by myself. That's just how my mom raised me. Me coming from Inglewood, I never did want to join anything. So this was the first time when I was like, I had a flash moment. I was like, you know what? F it, man. I'm gonna just try it.
Love that.
I'm gonna just try it out. And what's the worst that can happen? This video probably in my head. I said, this video probably gonna do like 5,000 views. Who cares?
So it
We
began.
did that right there.
So it began.
And once we did it, so it began. So it began. That's what happened. And it just took it to another level.
And
But yeah, that's how I got a part of the rap battle period.
And I guess like everybody, y'all all like homies, like, you know what I mean? Like everybody knows somebody.
Everybody knows somebody. There was nobody there that nobody didn't know. But like I said, Deshaun created Hoopla, which was his kind of like his who's somebody like Kevin Hart, who has the Heartthrob.
Yeah, his little brand, his
comedian group.
Yeah,
that was
Heartbeat.
what Hoopla was.
I think it's like Red Cups or some shit.
Red
like,
Cups.
Red Cup groups or some
Yeah.
shit
So
like that.
that's how the brand started. And then even then, I still stayed as Malik. Like I didn't really do, because he had multiple skits,
Yeah.
but I just mainly just popped out strictly for rap battle parody.
So when Soulja Boy came on, how did y'all feel about that?
That was lit.
Because that's the first one I saw. Well, other than this, that the Soulja Boy one was the other big one.
The most surprising thing about a lot of these battles, a lot of clients tapped in with us.
That's what I was just about to say.
Same thing with the Chris Rock, which I know y'all probably might mention that later. These people reached out to us, and it's kind of like sometimes we thought that it was scam. Like, I'm like, man, why Chris Rock wanted? Because this was during a time when viral wasn't viral.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
you
we're
know
like
what I'm
one of
saying?
those.
This was really
No,
during
this was
a time
viral.
It's for sure. It's the home of viral. It's the home of trending and doing high numbers. But at the same time, you didn't have content creators then.
Yeah.
This was, I'm a YouTuber, not necessarily I'm trying to just build and brand a certain niche of content, because he did multiple things other than this. So getting somebody like Soulja Boy, it was lit. Like it was definitely lit. And I love working with people like Soulja, Chris, and also Wiz, where they come in and they just let their hair down.
Yeah.
And they have a good time with the battle. And I think that's why a lot of different guests come on to the show and be a part of it, because it's like it takes you back to these days.
From your perspective, what about that first video made it so viral? Like, why did everyone? Why do you think? I know why I reacted to it, but why do you think everybody reacted to it?
Oh, that's an answer. That's a question I'll never be able to answer. Still
Just
to this
to go.
day, like I was just talking to the homies yesterday, because everybody tapping in when we got the Wiz one, and I'm like, bro, I will never understand
Why that?
Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like
just
still
gotta
to this, like
keep
even
doing
watching
it.
Muse Spitter on the Wiz one. everybody laughing, mute funny,
Yep.
mute funny, mute funny. And then when you really sit back, it's like it's unexplainable on why it's funny. Like it's really unexplainable.
No,
like
I
I
get
can't.
that.
I don't know why it went viral.
It's not because it's like not intentionally funny. It's just like the reactions, the face.
I think it is. I think it's
Yeah,
everything. It's
it's
everything.
just
Like we
everything.
trying. We trying to be funny. Like
I think it's
I ain't gonna sit
Maybe
up here
it's
and
funny
act
because you're trying to be funny. I don't know, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna sit up here and act like we not trying to be funny. We're not trying to cause eyes and get attention. But
right.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, when we shot it, I said this is going to do 200 to 5,000 views.
Yeah.
Did you foresee it? Did you foresee you guys still doing it like 10? What was it
No.
like 10 years later?
Not at all.
Decades.
Decades later.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. Life be lifing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life be
Absolutely.
life.
It's so impressive that you guys have maintained this.
I think it is too. I think it's still impressive just because thankfully everybody is healthy, happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mute look like how he used to.
Yeah, y'all
he
look
looks
good.
the same. Deshaun looks the same. He got a little, you know what I'm saying? He got a little bit of
He looks exactly the same.
You got a little bit of what?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bro picked up a few little, you know what I'm saying? A few little pounds. That's crazy.
Crazy.
You
But,
look different. I think it's the hair,
I think I look the
hair
most
and the
different.
beard.
I think
Yeah.
I look the most different. I get that
You
all
were
the
so
time.
young in other ones.
When we did the Supa Hot Fire versus Eli Manning and NFL flew us out there and took great care of us. Shout out to the NFL. While we were out there, one of the photographers who does all of the NFL's pictures, he was like, bro, I've been arguing with my wife for the past day. She keeps saying you're not the guy from the first one.
Wow.
Doppelganger.
No, not even. No, she
No, she
thinks
just
it's a
doesn't-
completely
not
new
at all.
person.
He doesn't look
And he's
the
like,
same.
yo, I'm telling
Yeah.
you. And it is true. Like, I do. To me, I look the same because I still have the same face. Only
You ain't had no facial hair. Like I wouldn't have thought that. Like when I even looked
What?
back at it, I was
That's
like,
crazy.
that doesn't look
We
like
was looking for you in the video.
That's crazy. But
Is he in the room?
Where is he
that's
at?
crazy. Now, I feel like I think I look the same, but if y'all think I don't, I
The
agree. I
ladies
guess.
know.
Yeah, that's
The
a whole
ladies
nother
know.
man.
I
right
guess
there.
so. I
That's
guess,
so
I
funny.
guess you're right. But
I'm
I think
sorry
the things
to that man.
that changed the most. I think the things that changed the most is one, I have facial hair. Two, I have braids now, and three,
Braids,
I'm
yeah.
not as thin as I used to be.
Like who is that?
Baby.
Baby. Like, it's weird. I don't know who that is, but I know who that is because I know
That's
him.
you.
I've seen him in the mirror.
But it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people out there that, you know what I'm saying, that lose themselves as a part of their journey. That's funny.
How do you feel being like a chronic meme and GIF for the rest of your
You're
life?
like immortal.
Yeah.
Immortal on the
Like,
internet.
it's
It'll
immortalized.
hit different when I want to go in like a museum or something.
Yeah.
we gotta
this
get
is an
this.
internet museum right
this,
here.
This gotta get
Museum.
framed in like
That
a
shit
Ripley's
is
Believe It or Not at
crazy.
Hollywood
Right,
Boulevard,
yeah.
you know, with the little T-Rex coming out the ceiling. This gotta be framed somewhere. But I think it's dope. I think it's dope. Family Guy put this exact clip in their
No,
show.
literally.
Oh, you mean like your feet?
Space Jam 2 had that clip there.
Crazy.
Hey, DK on it.
DK? No,
He's
DK
not.
on
DK
it.
be
Shout out to
Yeah.
DK.
Y'all don't be
He
seeing
be on
DK
it.
We got
behind the
the
screen, but he
best.
be on it.
Like
That looks like him.
It's just funny because we know.
Hold on. You want to know
Yeah.
something crazy? I never did notice that he had glass. I never did notice that Peter had glasses on. Because I'm about to
That's
say they didn't
funny.
fully embody it,
Yeah.
but
But
just
they
somewhere
did.
they got 75% because the shirt is missing. Glasses, jacket, shirt. They missing the
Wow.
shirt.
Did you guys know that this was what happened? Or did you guys know that they were doing
But
this,
yeah,
or just
like,
kind of?
when this-
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's
you just saw
crazy.
it?
No, I just saw it. I think.
So
when
there
I
was no
first-
like reach out from.
Man.
Nah, they don't give a fuck.
Now you know.
I'm just asking because
No.
they're fucking big ass. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I don't know. Like
Nah,
they
it's
might
not
have
that-
took the right
think-
route or no. I was just asking you, like, just to get the scoop.
Yeah,
like,
no.
You know what I
don't-
mean?
I think we're in the time now where people are doing the reaching out because the power of social media.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you don't pay homage nowadays, a lot of people have enough fans to where they
Yeah,
go,
they will attack.
hey, you took this from blah, blah, blah. Why you at least say shout out to woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? This was a time where YouTube was still just YouTube. So how we gonna blast this on Facebook? You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna do? Hit MySpace? So, Family Guy didn't reach out. Space
course
Jam
not.
didn't reach out. I guess they just said, hey,
They said, "Fuck y'all."
that part. Nah, they didn't say completely. I said
They
they,
just-
halfway
they just
said
pay
F y'all,
homage,
'cause
yeah.
they still put it in the show. But to answer your question about where did I see it or how did I see it, I think somebody had texted me. It was like, bro, you in Family Guy.
I would
Crazy.
Crazy.
That was like Family Guy. I say, because Family Guy was on what, Cartoon Network? Was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adult Swim? Or nah.
Is it Cartoon Network?
Is it Cartoon Network? I'm tripping.
Mandela Effect.
I think so.
DK?
I mean, yeah. I think Cartoon
Fact
Network
check.
transferred
I
into Adult
wouldn't
Swim
be
at night.
No, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it's the
Where
same-
that shit
that was
is.
the same
Family
channel.
Guy
Yeah.
didn't just come on. Anyway, somebody will clear it up.
What
But-
network was Family Guy on?
Yeah, what network? Fox?
Oh,
So
damn.
none of them.
I thought American
And
Dad
we're
was on
wrong.
Fox. But
Wrong as
somebody was like, you're on Family Guy. And I said, the cartoon? They was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel
Adult
like
Swim
it's
and
both.
Have y'all ever like? Because I know like the idea of this, but like, have y'all ever done one of these and was like, nah, this ain't it. Like, this is we don't want to. Maybe they didn't do it how we.
It's a good question.
You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? You ain't gotta say no names. of course,
I
but
like that. I like that because I'm about
you
to say.
don't have to say no names,
But
but
do.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we're not mad
It can
if you
live
do.
here, safe space. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Gates closed. You ain't gotta worry about
I
nothing.
know if Soup see this, he gonna for sure laugh. Yes. One time.
Oh.
One time only.
Well, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
that's
How
definitely not
many
bad.
y'all
But that-
got
but
out
that
there?
day was horrific.
Oh,
It was horrific.
what happened?
Describe it.
I can't even get into all that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? You know what I'm saying?
You
Ain't gonna
signed
be-
an NDA.
Was it horrific
That ain't
because
the
of the
short
guests?
version?
Nah, the
Get 'em-
short
get 'em,
version, it was
ladies.
horrific. I would say like the person was just unprofessional.
Hate that.
Wasn't
No energy.
not even. I mean, not even just that. It's more so
All right,
they just
music,
wasn't.
music or sports?
Y'all gonna start narrowing stuff down. They gonna have you.
We'll stop at
Yeah,
music
music
or
or
sports.
sport.
I can't even do that because I'm telling you, we're gonna have a. Then you know when they be getting in the drill rap and
Damn,
they be
I
having them
tried.
folks making them videos about this person got 12 bodies. Somebody gonna make one of them videos and they gonna narrow it down.
I tried.
So yeah, you try.
What year was this?
Come on, you doing too much. Try.
Just
Maybe
I tried.
something. Give us
Were they
something.
upset that theirs didn't air?
Nah, all I can say is I think the biggest thing what it was is they just didn't even care about anybody else's time, and I'm big on people that are working behind the camera
Yeah.
CJ,
because everybody thinks it's about the
DK,
talent.
thank y'all.
And-
It's the crew.
Oh, yeah, shout out to the crew for sure.
Thank y'all.
Crew
But
love.
people don't really think about if somebody today was to be like, man, you know what? F it. I don't like how I'm being treated. Everybody rally up and leave. Y'all have to find another replacement where the chemistry will hit the same.
Yeah.
Because when you find somebody that's really loyal in the game when it comes to working behind the cameras, there's certain calls you can make that you can't make to somebody that you're hiring.
Right.
Hey, I just realized, man, we didn't add the watermark. It's 2 a.m. He in bed or she in bed, and she still get up and go handle
Nico's
that.
in bed, ladies. You can't get to that.
Hey,
Yep.
Nico.
And shout out to Brandon. That's our lead person that takes care of all of our stuff. Shout out to Brandon.
to Brandon.
He knows I have a lot of love for him when it comes to who he is, the loyalty he has, and the work he puts into our brand and also to my brand on the side as well. So that was
that's
the biggest
big.
problem that day. The people that we were with were just really treated unfairly. And it
That'll
came
do
to a
it.
part where it was just like, is the battle really worth it?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just off of that experience?
yeah, because
Wow.
it was a
I feel that
It's one
though,
hell of a day.
like, cause y'all, it kind of like lets me know like y'all don't really like, y'all don't give a fuck about the internet and the
no.
putting the shit out. If y'all don't feel good about it, y'all ain't putting it out. You know
Integrity.
what I mean?
There's
Like,
so many different clients that have reached out and we have said no. Like we turned down battles. I me personally, especially because people, Soup really isn't like on the internet. Like and I'm talking about like on social media. Like he's not
Active.
as active as
Yeah.
somebody like myself. So it's like if you can't get him or if you can't reach him, who's the next person you're gonna go to?
you.
And then if you start realizing, wait a minute, he's actually kind of like really plugging the battles and doing blah, 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 who are you going to reach out to?
Yeah.
So I either skip over battles or tell people no all the time just because sometimes their brand doesn't fit ours. And people will think just because it's like you got followers or you're trending that we're going to do the battle. It don't work like that because a lot of people be crashing out. You give them about a year or two
They out of
and
here.
you see them a part of something that's wicked, dangerous, crazy, sick.
So that brings me back to my next question is how did you like what made you want to do the collab with Wiz?
Ooh.
Like that connection.
That collab started when I was 17. You go back to the first Wiz Khalifa battle. What crew neck is that?
That Taylor gang.
That's Taylor gang. That's what that is. And I was a huge Wiz fan. Like, and this is back when 2011, 2010, I was playing everything from Wiz. Ink My Whole Body, everything.
I don't give a motherfucker.
Like I said on our behind the scenes stuff, I had told my mom, I was like, Mom, I wanted to get some Wiz Khalifa merch. And at the time he had Taylor gang and then he had a shark on there too. And I always liked sharks. I sound like a big ass kid. Right?
I always like sharks.
Like a big ass kid.
That's the best world.
Right. But
Always like
I was like,
sharks.
I ended up getting two. I got the shark one and then I got that one. So when we got that one and the video went viral, I was like, man, it'd be crazy if we got Wiz. I started thinking about Wiz after Soulja Boy. Because that was like was Chris Rock before Soulja Boy? No, Chris Rock was before Soulja Boy. I'm sorry. But once we started getting into like doing our battles with celebrities, that's when I was like, nah, I really want to do one with Wiz. So fast forward last November, I think it was last November, if I'm not mistaken, or October, we shot Supa Hot Fire versus Geechee Gotti, which is a battle rapper from Compton. Shout out to Geechee. That's one of my dogs too. I really F for bro.
I know exactly who that is.
Yep. We did the Geechee battle, and we did it very cryptic. Like our Geechee battle was live. That's a live battle. Like if you go to one of the reactions, you're gonna see like you see that go to that click on that with the crowd. You're gonna see like we had like 150 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I love that.
Free event. Me and Soup took care of everything.
Y'all set it up. Y'all did it.
We set it up. We do everything.
Perfect.
Me, Soup,
perfect.
and Brandon. We do everything. Like we're the head honchos of the team when it comes to setting stuff up.
Yeah,
There you go. You
that
see,
looks
That looks so lit.
Yeah, it was
They
lit.
should do it at Black on the Block.
You guys should do
Man,
one
what?
at Black on the Block.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about the festival thing? I mean, like the festival, the day party.
Well, it's a festival.
Okay.
We're the co-founders.
Yes. You talking to they're the ones.
Sharonis Jackson?
Yeah.
Rome, yeah.
Wrong. I said it's government. I said, my fault, gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You guys should 100% do one at Black on the Block.
Yeah.
I
That'd
wouldn't be
be
surprised
lit.
if I'm in a picture at Black on the Block.
Probably.
But back to your question.
ADD.
Right.
Love us.
For me, wait, what was the question?
The Wiz shit.
I'm getting contact. I told y'all.
Like how you got to the Wiz shit. Like
Okay,
you,
so
you know what I mean?
back to the Wiz. So boom, we do the Geechee. It's live. It's in front of people, and we didn't tell anybody or the public who Supa Hot was battling. We just said, this is the address. We have an in-person battle. Pull up. So when people got there, only people that knew Geechee we were going against him were people in the building. But after, I was posting stories like, oh man, we just shot a classic. Y'all gonna F with this. Y'all gonna love this. We giving y'all something y'all never seen before, blah, 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 blah. I get home. I think I was about to get on Call of Duty with the homies, and I end up opening my phone. I'm looking at my story, and I see DK. he in my stories lurking, you know what I'm saying? He was in my
Fucking DK.
stories lurking. I was
Palms
like,
are sweating.
DK doing what DK do. I'm like, hold on,
He's a
who is
fucking
this? And I
sniper.
click on it, and the craziest part about it was I thought he was there because the battle was at 12 or 1 o'clock, and we had about 50 people lined up to get in, and the first 30 to 40 people was white folks.
Wow.
Like we had 30, 40, white folks be on time.
They
You
do.
know what I'm
They
saying?
be ready.
They
They
was
gonna
on
make
time.
Doors are open.
They gonna make a line.
And I didn't even know, like, obviously I know we have all races, like our brand, like what we do. But when I seen them lined up, I thought he was a part of that. Because he's watching every story. So I'm like, did I meet him? Because I met so many people yesterday.
Yeah.
And when I clicked on his page, I was like, maybe he was there. Then I clicked the story and I seen he was like, I think he was in like Alaska or somewhere. He was probably in like where they shoot Game of Thrones. I don't know where he was at. Somewhere where the hills have eyes is at. You know what
I'm fucking
saying?
crying. Those are all
And that's when I
different
tapped in with him. I DM'd him like, yo, bro, I forgot what I said. I was just like, yo, bro, I would love to see you partner with Wiz. You work with Wiz. Would love to have him a part of the brand. I know would just be a full circle moment, and we would do something special. And you know, he moved like the Pope. He didn't respond for quite a few days.
DK's busy, so let him sweat a little
DK
bit.
was treating me like he was a bad one or something. Like,
DK was
he bougie.
He said you gotta take
Bro,
me on a
bougie.
date first.
Fact check it.
Fucking
Fact check
DK.
it. Hold up, man. You know I ain't
On
gonna
his
cap.
shit, man.
But I think he gave it like a day and a half, and a part of me was like, man, I'm finna unsend this, man. I'm finna unsend this message. And
It's too late to
I was like,
screenshot
no,
it.
I'm gonna just leave it because we'll probably do, hopefully,
Damn.
2 days.
48 hours.
Is that the main one? No, that's what
2 days,
He
yeah.
said a day's beneath me. I gave you 2.
I checked with my team and then got back. I didn't want to say yes.
He ain't want to. He's
They
like
have
that though.
the unread receipts now. You can turn that
Yep,
off, so he
turn that
wouldn't
off
even
now.
know that you opened it.
That's crazy. You can
Love
do
that for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just dropped it
Settings.
yesterday.
That's wicked.
Turn that shit off.
Okay. But anyways,
Toxic.
yeah, so he took 2 days, and after them 2 days, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna lead a message just because I know we got other battles coming up, and maybe he might be like, okay, boom, maybe this is the right time to partner. But after them 2 days, he messaged back like, yo, bro, would love to. And I was like, okay, let's connect mid like the top of January, and shout out to DK.
Shout out
Shout out to
DK,
DK.
man. Shout out DK, man.
If it wasn't for him, the battle would have not happened.
See, and I love that, man. I love that. How that shit just like that full circle like moment. You know what I mean? Like just internet and other social media networking. And I wanted to ask you too, like, did you reach out? Like, do y'all be reaching out to some people that just like make sense? But you said like you reached out to DK to make this happen was like the answer to my question. Like, is there some people that y'all just be like, yo, we gotta get? Like, who's one that you just like, yo, we just need to get that y'all haven't done yet?
Manifest it.
We got 2 different lists. Because he's into certain he's fans of certain people, and I am. But there are a few people we both agree on. Of course, Drake, Supa Hot Fire versus Drake would be insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But we, like I said, if you look at who we're picking, we like to go for guests you don't see do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen Wiz, and y'all could correct me because y'all with him talk to him. I ain't seen Wiz do skits. And I don't even remember when he's done a skit.
Yeah, 2024, he's been on some shit. He's
doing it all.
He's outside.
I like it. But even aside from him just doing, like, even with what he has done, because I do follow bro, with what he has done, I still don't see him doing like comedy.
No.
Like, it's been podcasts, sit downs, of course, music.
And the nigga's funny.
He did like the
Yeah,
20
he's
verse,
funny.
20 girls versus Wiz, like, but that's still not comedy.
Yeah.
So for him
It's
to
his
do this,
content.
we try and pick people that's like, you can't see them doing this. Same thing with Eli Manning. How the hell do we have
Eli
a
is
battle with
crazy.
That's
Eli
actually
is
nuts.
crazy.
Like, why do we have a battle with Eli Manning?
Have there been people that you have because it's the 3 of y'all picking? Like, what do y'all do when you can't
It's
decide?
not 3. It's us, and then it's me and him. But it's also if somebody contacts us. Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
answer that. Then I'm gonna answer yours. So our list together, that I would say for sure Drake. Eminem would be crazy.
Eminem.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's we trying to pick. Like, I'm not trying to just get you every day.
Man.
Every
Get
day.
Marshall.
Yeah.
Get
Man.
Marshall.
I'm a B-Rabbit.
Man.
You want all of them.
To that
B-Rabbit
same
be nuts.
spot, man.
I think Supa Hot Fire versus Cat Williams would be insane.
Oh man.
You see what I'm saying?
Man,
that's
them
dope.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree. Cat Williams and that motherfucking Eminem is
Yeah.
the one.
Y'all
I
Yeah.
would still
Here,
want to do.
Cat.
I still want to do Supa Hot Fire versus Kevin Hart, which is AKA Chocolate Drop.
Chocolate
Yeah.
drop.
Oh man.
I can for sure see him doing that, like in the near
Yeah.
future.
Man,
That from the first
come on now.
time for
Come on
real,
now.
for real. That
Yeah,
was like a time where Kevin Hart did that his alter ego, that chocolate drop to like
all
come,
of that.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's for sure one that should have happened. But I mean, I like everybody, pretty much everybody. But my thing is just more so just trying to target people that fit for the brand to where 20 years from now you look back and be like, that's really what it's about. Because everybody is viral or some type of internet famous. these
Popcorn.
days. And it'd be people I've never known, you never known. People on TikTok getting Snapchat TV shows, all type of stuff. And I'm like, I've never even seen you. And guess what? They can say the same about me where it's
Right.
like, I've never seen you. But that's
Like,
the
have
point.
you though? I feel like you have.
That's funny. That's funny.
They might not know they ain't see you, but they see you.
But to answer that, just anybody that's like good for culture that I think, or has something to where you could look back, even with Soulja Boy, like he started a certain era. Like I like working with people where they have something that just they made trend. They owned that time. They're not a duplicate.
Yeah.
And that has like longevity and like relevance. Like Soulja Boy is still
All of y'all are so relevant.
I love that.
What was your question?
Oh, what do you do when you can't agree on a guest?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh.
Is it fighting?
Fuck it, man.
Nah.
Nigga, I'll see you tomorrow, man. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Right.
We've only had a few times when we can't agree on a guest, and I'm just like, bro, like, we just talk it out. Like, that's really what it is. We talk it out, and then, I don't want to say his numbers don't lie, because there are people that...
Numbers be lying.
Nah.
Numbers be bought.
Numbers be
I would say
lying.
we just talk it out. That's probably our biggest way of having understanding on, like, bro, I just don't think this is right, or vice versa. But we are very particular in who we don't milk. We try our best not to milk this historic brand, and that's why we'll wait. Like, we had years off. Like, before the Blueface battle, I don't think I was a part of primetime rap and the Supa Hot stuff for like 5-6 years. See what I'm saying? So I'll wait until the person's right. I'm not just gonna do it just because people want to see us, just because they want some quick laughs.
I know they be throwing out hella names.
Man, I be seeing all type of names in the comments, and I be like, bro, what?
Never.
That's wild. Yeah.
So what do you do in your off time when it's like gaps of not doing that?
Myself, I still host. So my biggest thing I host is events. I host Keith Powers. He's an actor.
Yeah.
He's
Sweet Ones?
We go.
Yeah,
Sweet ones.
Yeah, I love Sweet
We were just
Ones.
talking about that right before.
I host every sweet one. Y'all seen
we're
it
there
before.
every
I didn't
time.
even know. It'd be
I heard the last
dark.
one.
It'd be dark as hell in
Was
there.
you at the Spotify one?
Yep,
No,
I went to the
she-
spot.
yeah, she
I actually
was.
had food poisoning right after that, so I had to leave. But I did.
Do you remember?
I was there.
What time was you there?
Like right when Jordan was performing.
Yeah, I was announcing all those people.
Yes, I
announced
do
it.
remember an announcer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was
I had
fly
no
too that
idea.
night. I had the little cardigan, woo, woo, and I had the glasses on. Oh,
Insert
yeah,
picture.
I was on point
there.
that night. I was on point that
Step
night.
in.
I
But,
was there stepping in the name.
Yeah, that's my that's my culture.
Stepping in the
camera.
mess.
Myself on
Uh-oh.
that one. We're not doing that no more.
My bracelet.
Yeah, I was
damn.
hosting. I do the Spotify. I do Spotify as well because we just partnered with Spotify. That was actually our first
Frequency.
one. Frequency.
I love them.
Spotify
They're so
Frequency.
cool.
We just did that.
Nice.
Beautiful event. Shout out to Spotify. They showed us mad love. Then from
Yeah.
there, I host Nike. I do branding Nike side. I just hosted the Nike's 50th anniversary of Air Force Ones and hip hop.
Nice.
That was
Wow.
in December. I did that. And then also my own events. I do a lot of events myself. Me and my business partner, Joshua Hollis, we have a tech company called Moves, M-O-V-E-Z. It's a social event platform and app. Wherever you want to do, find,
I've heard of
connect
that.
with people,
Yeah.
parties, festivals, concerts. That's what the app can search for you and pull that up. So, yeah, man, I would say that. What else?
We in the same
That's
industry.
my working. Yeah, so that's my. Oh yeah, we for sure gonna play that. But,
Yeah, I was like, you
that's
gonna host
my
Black on the
go-to.
Block? What's
You
your
gonna hold
ultimate
black
beat?
on the block, boy.
Nah, that's really lit. We gonna rock. Nah, we gonna rock. I got a lot of hidden stuff in my pocket. On top of that, I'm hosting. I actually have a big event next week on Kick. Me and social media influencer, boxing influencer. His name is Dean the Great. He's pretty big in the boxing world as far as like the social media level and just talent wise too. He just fought on Logan Paul's card last fight.
Met him.
He's fighting next Saturday, or I should say sparring
For sure, I've seen
next Saturday on Aiden Ross's card. So we're gonna be in Miami next week for that, for his fight. Then the next day we literally fly right back to LA for Dean's Fight Club, where me and him we host like celebrity. You ever seen like Last to get knocked out or anything like that? You probably seen it. The
It's a
fellas in here
YouTube
should
thing.
know.
Is that the shit where it's just like be
Everybody be pulling up and be a big circle. It's kind
big
of like some
circle and
gladiator.
be like
you know what I'm
some
saying?
random niggas
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
Just
boxing.
punching each other like a
doing
fight
that.
club?
Yes,
Yeah. It's lit. It's lit.
It's like
We're doing
Matt
that.
loves shit like
Man,
that.
is this a YouTube
Y'all
thing?
love that
It's
shit.
like backyard brawl shit.
That
Like
sounds tight.
You say
like-
you like it?
Yeah,
That's
I-
lit.
it's
it's like backyard
I
brawl
don't like
shit,
fight
but like
videos.
in the hood.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit.
Everybody love fight videos, but nah.
People are like, World Star. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, it looked just like that backyard. It kind of looked like backyard brawls,
Yeah.
but it's more.
But it's like,
Like a chicken
ours ain't
fight.
that
I love
like
that.
savage. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm
But
putting money on the best fighter.
man, what? So yeah, that's what we're doing next Saturday. We're actually doing it in Encino at Bradley Martin's gym.
Are we invited?
Are we invited?
Hell yeah!
Because I'm
Jahna need to get that.
Man,
I'm
what?
about to be yelling.
Man, what? It's gonna be
cool.
so lit. Yeah, Bradley. Shout out to Bradley Martin. He's
a big
giving
man.
us his for show is.
Is that your trainer?
Nah, I actually trained him. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Yeah, I
knew
trained
it.
Bradley for the past 9 years. Yeah, but y'all should have seen Bradley before 9 years. He wasn't that size, but I just.
Are you being serious?
No.
Yeah, I used to. That's why this hoodie looked like this. This hoodie can't really be filled out. You know what I'm saying? This actually used to be Bradley Martin's hoodie. You know what I'm saying? But,
Is that what he looked like before?
yeah, see, that
Wow.
was... Hey, yo, what's going on? What y'all got going
You
on?
did
that was
that.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't do that. That was crazy. But, yeah, next Sunday, I'm going to give y'all the information before we go. It's going to be lit 3 p.m. Zoo Culture. Shout out to Bradley. Shout out to Dean. We finna turn it up on the influencer boxing side. But yeah, my
I know Jahna. I know she wants to go see some niggas.
She want to see niggas fight.
It's gonna be lit. I'm telling y'all
wants
now,
to-
I'm telling y'all now, it's really gonna be lit. Like, this gonna be one of the ones for sure, because we're
Like, where we
doing these all
placing
over.
bets?
I'm gonna be closing my
Time to
eyes the whole
gamble.
time.
Man, no, that sounds like some. No, I be seeing all those like the boxing brawl little videos. Some motherfuckers. Somebody always send me some shit that's like somebody getting knocked out or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I just have cat videos.
Sharp, please refrain from mentioning cats every episode.
Cats fighting are so funny and
That's crazy.
entertaining.
That's one of the scariest shits ever right there.
That's our
We're gonna
cat.
look at you like
Real
cats.
quick, why don't you smoke weed?
Ooh, good question. I don't smoke weed for the fact of I'm a very energetic, lit, live, happy-going person. And when I did smoke, it made me, I want to say, not just paranoid. Of course, I be thinking a lot. Like, I be thinking a lot. But more importantly, it stops me from being off the top and bouncing off of walls, blah, blah, blah. And I'd say the last time I smoked was April 2013. And I made a truce with my business partner, Josh. I said only two ways I smoke. One, we touch our first M. That's when I'll hit the gas. Or two, it has to be with somebody that where I could look back and be like, man, I hit the gas with that person, blah, blah, like a
Iconic.
Snoop. Hell, even Wiz. I Snoop, Wiz, somebody like that. If it was somebody like that, then I'd break my, but that's why I told him we shook on it. And it was a few of us.
Fuck, we should put our glasses on.
Yeah, I don't have them.
Damn, we left our Wiz's glasses. Maybe you
okay.
would have hit the joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, that's the main reason why. And I think the last time I smoked is just like, it was in April and I had smoked with my homie and the other homie had a bong.
Yikes.
I hit that bong, I think twice, maybe 2 or 3 times, but it was in like periodically. And I was high for about a day and a half.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Was it
And
wax or was it actual bong?
Yeah, it's giving dab. I feel like
It's
you
giving
did
dab.
that.
Wax. I don't know
Yeah.
nothing
Like
about
I thought that was
nothing.
a dab. I don't
I
think
don't
it was
know
a
if it's the
regular
difference
bong.
between gas, Zaza, Cookie, OG. I just know it's weed. That's all I know.
Sweet.
You for sure
That's
hit a
like old head
dab.
right
I'm
now.
learning a lot too.
You feel
I'm
me?
learning a
So
lot.
when I had felt like that, I want to say after about a day, I got scared. Like I woke up, imagine smoking, going to sleep. Well, y'all probably do this. So yeah, like I do it every day. Well,
Just
I
smoking and
smoked.
go to sleep.
I was stuck. I went to sleep, woke up, and I was still like, yo.
I just want to know what weed
and I
this
told
was.
the
This
homie,
is
I said,
crazy.
I said, bro, am I gonna be like this forever?
Not you clenching the chair.
Nah, I was like, yo, because I mean, I ain't trying to throw the vibes off, but everybody's heard about that story, and I know somebody who's hit the gas, and it might have been laced, or it might have been something.
Yeah.
wrong with
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It sounds like that was
Everybody's
laced.
had a bad trip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except for me.
Every time.
But like I said, I just was like, when I start asking, bro, am I gonna be stuck like this forever? That's when I had that reflection. Where I'm like, this ain't for me.
Yeah. It's not
Why
for
do we suck
everybody.
like this
It's
forever?
not.
This ain't for me.
We also learned last week about, how different strains.
That's a problem.
Do that
There's
for
too many
you.
strains out nowadays.
Yeah.
What can, I remember
But
that
she
Cat
said
Williams?
it's not really the
What he said
strain,
that?
it's the smell. So if it's a gassier or a sweet smell, then usually that's more like the vibe. Versus like a sour smell is like, that's where you get
Paranoid.
anxious. That's where you're like in your head. And so if you just go off of the smells rather than like, oh, it's that gas, whatever.
We're trying to
'Cause
convince you to smoke again.
No, I'm just saying it was probably like, I don't know what you smell.
I can relate.
Crazy.
I can relate. I had this like I was literally up until last week. I was the same where like I had a love-hate relationship where I would get paranoid but she had taught me about the whole smelling it. And ever since I've been smoking the gelato, I've had a way better reaction to weed. Not saying
What's
you
the
need to
difference
smoke,
between
but
gelato and whatever else you were smoking?
so I would smoke the more citrusy sour
Okay.
smelling.
Smells.
And I would feel like paranoid or I'd feel not calm. Like I would overthink. I think a lot too. And it would just make me more hyperactive. But the gelato was like, I just be chilling. I'm like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like.
Okay.
So yeah, it can depend on the strain.
Well, I'm a rapper Wiz, man. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna holla at bro, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. First time I hit the gas in so long, gotta be with you, and then whether it's on here or somewhere else, that's when I'll do it.
And he only smokes OG, so you'll be straight.
Shit, he probably be smoking something that feel like a NASA rocket.
He smoked that
I ain't
KK.
tryna- man, what?
He smoked that Khalifa Kush.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll probably go to the moon and probably not come back. I'm nervous already.
Do you do shrooms or anything else?
No,
it's just no drug.
drink.
All right.
Hey, what's your favorite liquor?
Hey.
Yeah, that's tequila.
That reposado or that
Tequila Mockingbird.
I'm gonna go clear.
Okay, the block. Okay.
What's your limit? How many shots can you take?
It depends on the vibes. It depends on what's the motion. It depends on if I got food.
I feel like
I'm
y'all can go
outside.
shot for shot.
outside.
I feel like y'all can go shot for shot.
Man, if I'm outside, I can go
drink
up.
it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I for sure could go up, but I'm so good at knowing my limits.
Good.
I'm
That is
good at
key.
knowing. But I have two limits. One limit where it's like, okay, bro, this is more of like kind of like this. This is a setting where we're all having a great time.
Yes, there are two different limits.
Very professional.
Very
So in a
tipsy.
time like this, we're just gonna keep it very fun.
Yeah.
Everybody
But if we
likes
going
your
up-
shoulders.
We can
One
go
of my
up.
functions is the homie
can go
function
up.
is somewhere I can let my hair down. Oh yeah, for sure. We gonna go up for
It's a
sure.
different
Fight
limit.
parties, all of that. 'Cause I love fighting
Like
too,
18,
so.
19 shots.
Woo.
Damn.
What's the hours?
It's like a 5-hour event. How about that?
So we
can-
went from 8. So let's say we got there at
That's
8.
like, yeah.
Or we got there at 9. And
Four
then
shots
we
an
leave
hour.
about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm probably gonna do 5 at the crib. Or 2 at the crib, just the one, like 2 at the crib. That's what I'm gonna do.
the pregame.
I'm drunk.
Two
I'm
at the
drunk
crib.
already.
Yeah.
Before you
But
get
I
there.
always eat though. I eat and then
Yeah.
I'll make sure I got some good food in me. And
Water.
Good recipe.
Water's later. I don't do water first. I do 2-3 shots first. Then when I leave, I always take my water bottle with some juice and a little bit of drink in there, and I always put 3 to 4 in there. So if you add that, by the time I step in, I'm at 7. You know what I mean?
I'm on the floor.
6, 7. 6, 7.
I'm on the floor.
I know if my mom see this, she's like, boy.
Y'all are
knows.
just
I'm
drink
walking in
guzzlers.
feeling the music. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm walking in.
here.
But like I said, depending on where I'm going. But I say I'm probably about 6. But mind you, this might be 6, but this is about an hour worth of time that's already went by.
That's a
We done-
lot
I
in
done
an
got
hour.
dressed. We kicking it. Hey, bro, shot up. Boom. All right, boom. One more. We gonna hit it before we leave. Boom. Shot up. That's 2.
How are you
Pour
guys
it in there.
okay?
8,
Then
9.
get in the Uber or somebody, you know what I mean,
Crazy.
gonna get us there. Put 3 on the way. We
10, 11,
go ahead,
12.
Waterfall. Hey, waterfall.
No, I'm vibing all the way through.
We're at 12 shots before we
this
get
is
to the
my night.
club.
That's about 5, and then while I'm there, see when I get there, that's when I do a drink. Like you
Like
gotta
a margarita?
Just
A cocktail.
margarita
A little
for sure. You gotta
cocktail.
pace yourself. I might walk in, and if it's already a bottle there, cool, go ahead. I'll do one more shot. I'm probably at 7. Probably I ain't gonna care. Probably
Fuck 'em.
We're at
I love
13.
how
Everybody. Cocktail is pacing yourself, but still the same amount of liquor in there.
Then from once I get to about 8, that's
No,
when
but
I'm
you
like,
steady
okay.
sipping the cocktail, like with like you have to take the shot, the whole shot,
Unless you got a straw, but men don't
Unless
believe
you're
in
sharp.
straws.
unless you're trying to.
Do
Sure don't be
you, do you
taking-
use straws?
That's a
Yeah,
lot
I'm not
of
putting
drink.
my lips on them nasty
No,
ass cups.
That's actually a thing.
It's a thing like that men don't suck out of straws.
Hey, yo, why you gotta say shit?
She did that on purpose.
Yeah,
she
she did that on
said
purpose, yeah.
suck
Well,
on
that's the
purpose.
That's what y'all doing.
Nah, I'm not doing
I don't
that.
think anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with
sipping.
straws.
Yeah, sipping and
No,
sipping.
sipping is sipping out of a cup.
No, I'm
A
sipping
straw
the
is a
straw.
sucking
I'm sipping the
mechanism.
straw.
I'm sipping off
Thank
the
you.
cup.
So you don't use
Honestly,
straws.
If they give me one, it's cool. But I'm in my head, I'm thinking it's a fucking like the cup is clean. And I know
Is
all
it?
the shit, all that extra
He's
shit.
about
I'm
to
thinking
I'll put that
they
cup
gotta
in the
just-
dishwasher
I understand, but I ain't.
80.
But when I'm there, I'm not trying
Yeah,
to
nobody
think
think about
about
that. Yeah. Now you
like
think about
all
it.
of that type of shit. Because if I'm gonna think about that, I might not even show up.
Yeah, no, I understand.
You could run that idea or that thought about every place. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like no matter where you go. So it's just like if you going, you going. But I normally, if I get a cup without no straw, it's cool. But when I do, I
Yeah.
use
You
a
using that
straw.
straw?
No, we have friends that will take
I
the
know
like
that,
literally
though.
will take the straw out and be
I
like,
know there's niggas
if
that's
I
on that
have
type of shit.
eye contact with another man with a straw in my mouth, they just like don't feel okay about that.
Yeah, as a
So specific.
As another man.
as a 12-time Olympic
That's
medalist in
funny.
bodybuilding and parallel
Here we go.
parking.
Okay.
Parallel parking.
Yeah,
Parallel
I'm at a
park.
parallel park about 16 years ago. But
Good.
me having that type of ism in me, I just don't. My masculinity.
Okay.
We
Y'all
love
got
that.
The word. Y'all got the word.
Yes,
That's
we
it.
got it.
Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
We heard you.
Can't do it.
It's safe with drinking a straw.
I
cool with
love
drinking a straw.
that.
It's a better experience.
It is, and you drink the drink faster.
Yeah.
I feel.
Facts.
You don't need
You
to be
suck it
drinking no
down.
Jack Daniels.
You suck it down.
Come on.
Like 3, 4
Every last
sucks.
drop.
That's
You
it.
came to Stone and Sexy. We're in the sexy era now.
Title with another name.
Bad choices.
It's time for
Have
bad
you-
choices.
The Have You Ever party game.
It
Have
sounds
you
like
played this?
bad choices. Before you
That
get
boy
out of
start
here,
laughing.
before you get out of here, we're gonna play a little. You know, every
We're gonna have a
not
game
every
night at the
episode, but
house.
here and there we play a little game. You know what I mean? Get the
Well, this is the one that Lanie picked the first episode.
Oh, get it shuffling. Get it
should've shuffled the
shuffling.
thing.
Get a shuffle on, because I feel like y'all didn't. We gonna put this card right here.
nah. They in there.
Sometimes you be fucking with us.
This is crazy.
Why
What
you
y'all got
doing that?
going
I'm
on
gonna grab
over
a
there, man?
chunk.
Yeah,
We're gonna be.
There's some
Have
shit
you
in
ever
there.
been punched in the face?
Yeah, I got punched in the face today.
What?
Yeah, I had training. I had a spar session today.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's the
Okay.
You
case.
gonna jump into that?
He's in that
influencer
field.
round?
No. I don't do it like that. My favorite sport is boxing. I like boxing. I like fighting. But I'm
You
not.
good?
That's not me. Shit, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to say too much.
I've never been in a fight before.
I don't want to say too much.
Never. No one's
Maybe
ever
that,
went to
Somebody
fight.
find
maybe
out.
that could be your uncomfortable thing that
What,
you
getting
do.
in a fight?
I love
No,
boxing.
just actually training and just doing boxing and
I
just,
could train Loody. You see these hands?
I don't.
I don't
Them
see that
itty
look like
bitty
that
She
look-
said
hands.
you never been in.
Yes.
She said she's never been in a fight before. So normally
Yeah, she don't know what she
that
doing.
sounds like
Put 'em
She
up.
don't even
You know
know
what
what
I mean?
you orthodox or southpaw.
Huh?
Exactly. See what I'm saying?
Southpaw, okay.
What's your leading hand?
My right hand.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Somebody
Right-handed.
knows something. Okay.
if anybody knows.
I did
know
boxing
she-
classes
I already
before.
heard her. She done had a few fades. I already know she had.
No, she's
Yeah,
had.
she's.
Oh, I know she has. I can hear it. Where you from?
Wow, the Bay.
I knew you was gonna say that. I didn't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? You
How'd
know
you
what's
know?
up, bro. It's just
What's the telltale sign?
your look. I don't know what it is.
My look.
Yeah, your look.
It gives Bay Area to you?
100%. 100%.
Yay area.
It's the
Yeah.
And how you talk as well, like certain things we say, certain people are like, okay, he might be from LA or he might be from New York, he might be from Baltimore, like certain stuff you just know. And I
They
just
don't let that jacket.
You ever had beef
fool
with
you.
the Bay? You know how people be like, it's the Bay against LA?
Nah, because I don't get into politics like that. Like I'm the same way with sports. Like I
Great.
got certain teams and it like, man, I hate them people. I like it's some people out there kind of like the Celtics and Lakers. Like it's like the Celtics hate the Lakers. And I be like, bro, you don't even know nobody on the on the Celtics. Like people will kill about their teams. Ain't never played for the team. Ain't never met nobody on the team. It's diehard fans out there that be like, yo, you just don't understand. Hey man, you do what you do, buddy. So now I haven't had no
Pittsburgh
beef
is like
with
that when we have
no
like
cities.
with football, very
Man, what?
strong beefs.
Yep.
I think
And
the
they
only
take
thing
them
I'm
seriously.
only thing I'm passionate about where I get emotional is fighters. Like I got certain fighters like Errol Spence. Oh my God, when he lost to Crawford,
Oh
boy, I want
man,
to throw up on myself. Boy,
man, that was.
that hurt.
That was. I think that hurt a few because that was like.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. Like I just felt like fighting them matches leading up be hella tricky because motherfucker can do a hell of a job at acting.
Yeah.
Like they about to. This ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they about to
100%.
do some shit and then get in there and be running around and don't holding back, not throwing shit and not really. I feel like Charlo did that same shit. The Charlo brother did the same shit. Like leading up to that
and I'm a
fight.
fan
Like
of them, but
that shit was like
I
he got
think-
in there
I
and was
agree.
running and shit like that. I'm like, dude,
I think he was nervous.
you're fucking leading up this promo to the shit you was
Yeah.
talking
Did
like.
y'all see that
Lions,
Ryan
Lions
Garcia
only.
shit?
Hell, that shit is
I don't
wild
even want to
too.
speak on
That
that.
shit. No, I was like, we're not going to.
Yeah, I
But
didn't wanna
did y'all
speak on
see
that.
it?
I thought we
Man,
talked
you know
about
I'm a
this
boxer.
show.
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't want to
interested.
speak on it. I just like wanted to know if anyone saw
Man.
it.
Why would he be like going this far to this extent for content to promote the fight?
No,
As
I
a
don't
boxer.
believe that. That's
Yeah.
I think he's telling the truth.
You've been. I think you've been around enough to see some things that you feel you wouldn't have done, but we can't judge what anybody else do. And that's why I say I don't get into what he doing right.
That
Just give me
shit.
the April 20th. That's all I want. I just want to watch the
Yeah,
fight.
like-
I just want to watch the
That's
fight.
all I want to do. I don't want to, cause man, I don't know. People
I don't know
I just
either.
don't know.
People
I
take
don't
things
know
to certain
either.
levels. I'm just like, bro, this is crazy. But shout out to Errol Spence, man. Still one of my top dogs.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
he's
You into
one.
boxing?
Kinda. I like to watch it. Like we watch every big match. You know what I
Who your
mean? Type
fighter?
shit. Right now, I'm fucking with Haney right now.
I'm a Tank fan. Tank my.
And Tank,
love
Tank,
Tank.
like I love all them
wasn't.
niggas. Like Tank, I fuck with Tank shit. Like you know what I mean.
I think Haney.
But like I had a
great
moment
fighter.
where I was fucking with Tank. You know what I mean. And now he's like, and now I just be peeping out who's, you know what I mean, like younger and like speak like Ryan shit. Like I feel like he didn't used to be on this type of time,
That's
bro.
what happens when you running a tank. No, I'm just joking. I don't know, bro. I think
Like,
all
he
of them
didn't.
are talented guys, but I think
I used
what
to
it is
be
the
like,
age
yo, this
stuff.
nigga's Instagram, like all his Instagram shit that would go viral, him hitting the bag. I used to be like, damn, this little motherfucker going.
I really think it's age, bro. Like
Crazy.
you're 25, 30, 50 M's in your account. You do what you want. You can have what you want. And I think sometimes people just don't know how to manage some of that stuff. And
Before we go into bad choices, did you see fucking AB's belly? Did you see
Anthony Brown?
Adrian Broner's stomach? Like his
What's
shit
wrong
was
with
like,
it?
He got a
there's like
pot belly?
there's like a video of him like he put up and his stomach
Is it
is
shaking?
like it's like
it one of
drinking
them
beer. It's
solids?
like almost like he's been like just drinking beer, chilling, and he like took a
Is
fight.
he a father?
I swear to God, bro.
Is it?
I hope you can find this video of him.
there
with
you
a
go.
motherfucker.
He got a look
Like,
good.
and I was
We don't
like,
shame
we was
that.
talking
Say
about
before and it's a before and after.
I was talking
He
about
just had the Gucci effect. Remember when Gucci had the Gucci?
bro.
Yeah.
This
He
shit was
got
like.
you know what I'm saying? He was training with me too. I trained Gucci.
Okay.
Okay.
You trained his clone?
His
Ask Gucci about me. I trained him on the. You know
I think it was him it was him actually like in the
Like
ring,
sparring?
like smart boxing, and it showed his stomach.
Every man can do that. I
Let's
can
stick
do
their
that.
stomach out.
I'm like slim and I can do the poke my
But this
stomach
shit
out.
looked
You know what I'm saying?
like
Do it right
crazy.
now.
It looked
Hell no, that's
crazy
crazy.
for him.
Easy.
You don't expect to see the boxer though, like with the
feel
bare
you. But
belly.
he's not in the ring like that. Like he's
You know
not
what I mean?
actively fighting on cards or anything like that. I think bro just probably enjoying his life.
That's a dad
That's
bod.
happyweight,
That's
bro.
a father
That's
right
a
there.
father.
That's happy
We
with.
don't shame dad.
I'm
Out
not
here
shaming
being
that.
babies.
Bro, boxing is his career.
Yeah.
DK, you gotta relax. DK done pulled
You
up
know
all
what I
8
mean?
shirts.
That's his career. That's what people know you for. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't gonna be
Download
like
photos. Come on, DK.
He be on it too. I'd be like,
everybody. What y'all got over there?
would you be okay with letting your partner have sex with a robot?
What?
Can you repeat the question?
Jeez.
Would you be
pick
okay
that?
with letting your partner have sex with a robot?
What am I getting from it?
Yeah,
Am I
what
getting
is-
some
what
money?
I get out of
Like,
that?
you say, oh, you get 10 million, but your wife have sex with a
I don't know. Some niggas like that shit.
There's robots out there.
I mean,
Them sex
They're-
robots.
they're-
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all talking about
The AIs, speaking of-
the mechanics,
No,
the robots.
Not yeah, like AI,
AI.
like iRobot robots.
if there was real
That's
robots,
weird.
it is.
So the answer
Oh,
is no.
Hey, that's
called a
now,
sex
that's
doll?
wicked.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, that's
Sex
wicked.
robot. Sex
No,
robot.
like actual, like they have them, like they can
For
like.
what? I don't
I've only seen
understand.
the women one.
Yeah, I haven't seen any
I
male
haven't seen
ones.
any like male ones.
I'd rather that than a human though.
Of course, 100%. But that wasn't the
Like,
question.
what if she just brought the robot
I would
from out
say-
the closet?
Well, she was like threesome.
Yeah.
Nah, this ain't even making
it.
sense.
Like, is it cheating?
Nah, I don't think it's cheating because in that case, I mean, women use vibrators all the time, so technically that's a robot.
A robot like talks and like.
what you talking about, like a functional
Yeah,
Elon Musk?
like a live robot that's like
sex robot.
Robots
Like,
don't
yeah,
got
you like
feelings,
that?
though.
That's strange.
like the robot's talking your wife through
cool.
it.
We cool. Nah, that's a little crazy. I'm
That's
good.
crazy.
And then you
Out
don't
of
have
all
to
them
put them hands in
cards.
I don't think
Yeah,
I could do
of
that.
course.
I don't think.
That
I think that would
was
just be
Leave
too
it to
weird
Char
for
to
me.
choose a card like that.
Man.
I think that would just be too weird. I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that one.
No, thank
I
you.
expected something else.
Come on, we got.
Well, this is bad choices. I didn't come up with the question.
I know he remind me of the homies. We be on time.
We
I'm
need
like,
to
I'm
get
gonna
this
you the
nigga
phone.
to say a bad choice, like something, you know what I
I
mean?
have one.
Y'all cheated.
I just pulled one.
All right, go ahead.
Have you ever hooked up with a close friend's ex?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Not
Hell
me.
yeah.
Why do you say yes?
I was saying
friend
yes
ex?
for
Oh,
him
nah, it
as
was the
the
little homie. It
question.
wasn't even like a close friend. And
about
on
to
top of it,
say.
I called him first.
Wow,
What?
that's
Yeah, I called
very.
him first.
And he was.
Yeah.
And said,
Oh, you got the green light.
That is so many questions.
come on, because you called and said, what?
Nah, for real though.
What
it was
did you
a
say?
long time ago. Back before I hung up my jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, back when I was outside playing ball, we was out, and it's crazy because I had only met her once though. Like I met her once, and when I met her, she was already the ex. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, we out. I think it was in the mall. He gave her a hug. He was like, this wop. Well, okay, bet. Nice to meet you. And we walked up. He's like, that's my ex. I was like, oh, she was solid. Nigga. Okay.
This is crazy already. Not she's solid.
That's regular. That's barbershop talk. But I think like 3 years later, I'm outside in a function, and she came up, and she's like, hey, I met you with blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you here with anybody? She's like, no, it's just me and my homegirl. I was like, okay, cool. Well, we got a section right here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to come kick it. But I wasn't even on that. It's just like, I don't want you to. I don't want
How do you feel about women in sections?
I want her just out and open, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, come to the section. So she came to the section, and that's when I was like, wait a minute. She low-key choosing. Like, I just knew the energy she was choosing. So boom. That's when I shot the homie a text inside.
This is wild.
Whoa. Man, what? That's real. Like, I would want one of my homies to do
How
it.
many shots in were you at this point?
What? Didn't have none. I was This is, man,
sound like he's about to get the green light, but keep
so,
going.
I texted him. I was like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Remember old girl from we seen in PacSun? Yeah.
Not PacSun.
Yeah. She
Shout out
kind of here
PacSun.
choosing. And he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. I said, you mind? Like, you. And he was like, nah. He said, nah,
that is commendable.
To the
so
streets.
when he said that, boom, got the number, and then I don't even think we fooled around at that time, but like a few months later down the line we did, but nothing crazy.
I'm sick to my stomach.
But I could tell the next day when I called them, so the reason why we didn't mess around at that time was because the next day when I called them, I was like, yeah, bro, I just wanted to give them the full story, but I also wanted, as a man, just say if you don't want me to, I'm out of here. Like I wouldn't even do it. But when I heard him, I was like, you sure? He was like, I guess it's that serious. When he said that, I was like, nah, you don't want me to do it. I probably just like, nah, bro, don't do it. But he was like, I mean, because I think what he thought I meant was like
wife her?
No, hell no. He thought I meant on some like one night. Like I was like, I think he thought I was just gonna try and take her back that night, which I was never fond of doing just because. MFs be having stuff, and I don't be trusting folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
And then, like what Pac said, I hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy. So I wasn't just trying to just, you know what I'm saying, back to the crib tonight. I know this nigga's probably watching this. But that's hilarious. But the next day when I called them, I was still like, because when I got home and I looked at the IG, and I was like, she looked better than she did 2 years ago.
Oh my God.
So that's when I called them, and I was like, yo, you mind if I pursue? Because it's kind of there. It's open. And it ain't gonna take nothing but a layup, you know what I'm saying? So he was just like,
oh my God, this is like a lot of conversation.
Right. So when he said if it's that serious, that's when I kind of was just like, okay, I could tell bro don't really want me to do it. So he's saying yes, but I didn't. But then I ran back into her. We followed up like 6-7 months from then. That's why I was like, all right, go ahead and do what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, the universe brought y'all together. Yeah.
So is that bad choices?
Yeah, I have a car.
I just.
What the homies at?
I would say on the details, it was not a bad choice.
Thank you.
I feel like you kind of like went down the real nigga guidelines. Like everybody's not going to do
but
that.
But is the real nigga guidelines not hooking up with the ex at all?
Men don't be caring about stuff like that if it's dialogue.
That's the thing.
Like if he ran into one of my exes, right? Man,
that's crazy.
Backflip on it.
I feel like girl code, like you can't touch. You can't touch.
I don't care about that.
Like. I feel like 2 years and that
2 years. That was recent.
That's not women code is crazy.
Relationship too. Like if it was like a girlfriend, like we've been dating for like any year and above, I feel like you just gotta stay away from it. But if it was just like a hookup, like yeah, we casually used to hook up, then it's like, yeah, you can pursue that if you want to.
Yeah,
also,
I feel that.
Too, you can't control the girl, like the girl, her seeing him and him inviting her to the section and all of that and coming back around and him just seeing her. She's doing things on the side too. That's like kind of.
But
you can say no. At the same time, as a man, we still can say no. But
We still could, but he went down the guidelines, like hitting the nigga, telling him.
And we'll say it was commendable that you did.
Because he could have just been on some shady ass shit.
And even though he didn't say no, I still fell back because I heard it. Certain things you can say where it's like, yo, bro, you want to go to that party night?
If it's that serious, is one of them.
Are y'all still friends?
Yeah. He's
okay.
Yeah.
He said we're locked in.
No, for sure, 100%. Like, but it was one of those things where I consider us friends, family, I would say, but at the same time, he's not like in my intermediate circle
Right.
where I'm talking to you every day. I probably see bro maybe once a year, but we always check in like, hey bro, I seen you just had your son.
there's friends like that.
I always wonder like the kind of like the boundary between men on when you do open dialogue. Like, are we actually friends? And then I could like go talk to your girl, or are we not?
Are we acquaintances?
Are we acquaintances? Do I open up dialogue with you? Like, what's the threshold?
Are you talking about? Go ahead. You go.
I was gonna say this motherfucker just got like a good heart because he just said that dude ain't even in his inner
Yeah, like that's what I was like inner
Immediate
circle.
circle.
So the fact that he did that for somebody
Whoa,
that's
man,
in
don't
I'm
bust out the
speaking on
sweatshirt
some
now.
shit
Me.
on I would do those guidelines if it's one of my
He would have knocked her ass down.
inner circle.
Slam
If
dunk.
I ain't
Windmill.
talked to you in
met you
over
and
6 months. It's done.
On
Seeing you
me.
here and there in the club, we spiral up. And I know you. That was your ex. Like, it's fair game. Like, you ain't inner circle. It is fair to the game.
It's good to know.
If she's the
That's all, like,
ex,
there's really levels to the shit.
if
'Cause
she's
there's
the
like,
ex, it's fair game. If she's
Because
not inner circle.
girls, like, even if I've been talk to someone once a year, like, she's still my friend.
Man,
yeah, that's true.
But
To me.
guy code is different, and I swear on everything I love. I've always been like that. Like I used to say, you know how they say a bullet ain't got no name on it. I used to say the same thing about women. Like if we step in the spot, because girls will do that. You'll walk in the room and girl be like, oh, girl, he look good. I want to go talk to him. And then y'all going, oh, I'm gonna just chill. Because I've had that happen back when I was single, and I would move and go walk over there and she's like, oh well, I think you're attractive, but my friend said she want the. I ain't looking at her. What are you talking about? When the fellas back when we was, you know what I'm saying? Back when we was in the trench,
Yes.
man, I was telling, I'm like,
trench
bro,
is crazy.
she's cute. Oh, bro, she fired. Man, you got 45 seconds. You better start mapping it out and plotting because if
Yes,
you don't
you
get over
better.
there before I do, I'm talking. So there's no, oh, bro, look at all the, yeah, I like him. I like, bro, you know I F with DK. I F with him too.
I would
You know
like
what
to
I'm
hear
saying?
all of your opinions.
I will say, if
'Cause
we
they
all think
agree.
someone is cute, it is the guy that. And if he chooses one, he chooses us.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? But like I said, how I've always been like a bullet ain't got no name on it with women. Just 2 months ago, I went to one of my boys, he's a DJ. He was having a set out in Woodland Hills, like a little private party. I went and my ex-girlfriend from like 2023, I said 2023, 2013 or 2014, somewhere around that time, she was there. And mind you, that was, before my wife, that was the only person I've ever dated. So most people be like, man, that's my first love or something. When we was there, one of the homies was like, nigga, who was that? I'm trying to get on. And I wasn't even gonna say nothing because that homie is kind of new around. Like we've been locking in 4 or 5 months, but he's good people, he's genuine, got a good heart, blah, blah, blah. He was like, who is that? And I was like, I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was like, man, that's my ex. He's like, oh man. I said, bro, go backflipping that, man. Jump off the top rope. I was like, what? Like, cause how I am is nothing a part of my life, a part of my body, a part of my soul will ever be attached to that. I have no emotion, no feeling. So it's like, why? What am I supposed to know? I touched it. You can't touch it. Like, what? Punk. Man, go get on that if you want to. But he was like, no, bro, I'm good. Well, hey, man, if you good,
I'm
you
stressed.
good. But that's how I'm
I just don't know what to pick anymore. But anyway,
I just can't believe men talk about us like this. That's what it really be like.
If somebody,
Backflipping that is
if 2
crazy.
years from now, right, somebody that I had introduced to my ex that I not in my inner circles was dating my ex, I wouldn't be like feeling no type of way like
from
that.
an ex of 2 years
Like,
ago.
yeah, like that. My recent relationship that I was in, y'all know who she is. If somebody that I entered or met her through me, and then 2 years later, let's say they're together or some shit somehow, I wouldn't be like feeling no type of way because that's not like really my inner circle. I don't really expect them to really.
I'm
Not
astounded.
go around that
I
and
just
not
feel like-
go over those boundaries. My
I just
inner
feel like if you
circle,
know me, you
my
have
inner
loyalty
circle
to me,
niggas ain't gonna-
regardless.
my
Yeah,
inner circle
they're not even
niggas,
gonna move like
they
that.
ain't gonna
My inner
never
circle-
even
yeah.
think about
I get
that.
the mindset. It's just actually how jealousy and human nature works. Like
But all men
I
not
can't
like this,
see
though.
that.
A lot of men aren't like what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like that's not normal.
I've had somebody do that where they said like, nah, bro, don't talk to her. Like,
Yeah.
she talked, me and her, we talking right now. And she still somehow makes her way this way. And I just, my bad. I'm not trying to overstep, but you talking to my boy. Talking to my boy. He tried to kiss me and I ain't even kiss him back.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
See, that's a different.
That's
Because
already
men do
did
be
a triple
slicing
front
it.
flip.
They do.
They do like, yeah, I'm talking to her. And I'd be like, I don't even like him.
It's hard to meet. It's hard to meet people that really stay true to the code, and that's something I stand big on. But I think the easiest way to put it, because when you first hear it, you're like, oh, that's kind of gross, or man, that's kind of conniving or deceitful. I'm just like, I will never, Lord willing, ever have a tie or connect with that person in any way. So what am I supposed to tell him? Don't do it because I had a moment with that person? Yeah. Now I'm gonna think you're a little weird if you cuff it. If you cuff it, I'm like, hey, bro, you kind of weird for that. You know what I'm saying?
So that's something.
But isn't that a potential though? Like it's a potential thing that could happen.
I ain't met too many
Absolutely.
dudes. I ain't met too many dudes. Let's say if bro had hit something and he's like, yeah, bro, she whoop, wah, 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 gave me goods, bad. He basically gave me the Carfax. I'm not about to spin back through and sit down and hold her and cuddle her at
But what
night
if she's like
and
such a
build
great
life with
person
her.
that you're just like, wow, I actually
He's
like
already
you.
known that.
Bro.
He's known that
like
good person.
you.
I don't want to do that.
She's not the same person she was 2 years ago.
She's different.
Kool-Aid tastes just like it did when you was a baby, didn't it?
Only thing.
I need the opinions in the comments. Like, what type of man are you? Or even woman. Like, do you care?
Hey, man, say, man. But like,
No friends.
that's why I'm saying I think it just depends on the person, but that's how my mindset always was. I had it happen to me when I was in high school. My little cousin, Karan, shout out to Karan. I was talking to a girl and I brought him around and she in front of my face went and got on him and I didn't pull him to the side and be like, bro, like, I really want her. And I would be lying to say it didn't hurt. Like, it definitely hurt. I was like, damn, I really wanted these. Cuz took it from me.
There'd be like a lone tear just coming.
In the inside as a man, it definitely, because I'm also young. I'm like, I really did want these.
It's gut-wrenching, man. It's
But
gut-wrenching.
I'm not going to stop him from winning or scoring. That's weird to me.
Getting your bitch
if he's
took
gonna
is
score,
crazy in front
if
of your
he's going to
face.
win, I want him to win. And that also means she wasn't meant for me. So it's the same thing when it comes to back when I was a single man. That's exactly how it moves. And I think a dude is kind of weird for being like, hey, man, I liked her, bro. Don't talk to her. Don't touch her. She don't want you no more. Apparently, she want me.
No, facts. Did you have
Thank you so
one,
much for
John?
that.
Did you-
That long-winded answer.
I think we was
did have
cracking up, but like the shit we.
So
was
we all
saying.
agree
I
that's
didn't
not a
know
bad
it was-
choice.
We're not agreeing on shit.
Fellas?
I
That's
think
not
that the way that you
alright.
handle it was commendable.
Long as the
I will
fellas
say
said
that.
it's good.
We'll
I feel
send
like
you
you have
this
some
clip. We'll
integrity.
send
Yeah,
you this
there's
clip.
just
Yeah, you have
integrity
And you
there.
could ask, we could ask the
ask the
fans.
audience.
We'll
Okay.
send you this clip. You know what I mean?
I didn't know there was actual
Let
rules to this game.
let the people decide.
Like you can like tell like if someone's lying, you could like you're a liar.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's if you. That's if you
that
like,
anyway?
That's if you know the story or whatever
Yeah.
they're telling for real.
And
Like, it's some rules to that shit.
yeah,
Just
and if you
make up a
prove that
question.
they lied, then they have to do
It's a whole
run
thing.
around naked,
We just played the black one.
finish their drink.
We just pulled the cards
Or
and
two
asked the
rated.
question.
I'm just gonna make up a question because I didn't really like any of these questions.
All right.
Man, they trying to make it hard for you.
I'm
you
not
go.
trying to make it hard. I just wanted it to be an interesting question.
Okay.
Do you know what a Karen is?
Yeah, like the people who police, like police on the side. Yeah.
What's the most Karen thing you've ever done in your life?
Ooh. Like I've done to somebody?
Yeah.
That's hard because I be minding my business.
Love that.
That's hard, man. You can slip and fall in a grocery store. I ain't even gonna check on you. No, I'm just like, man, you might have a whole Glock in your pocket. You won't go shoot up the whole store
I
because
don't
you
want
just
them
wanted me to be the
problems.
booby trap. Nah, I don't. I be minding my business. I can't remember a Karen moment. That's actually, it's a good question, but when the last time I policed something?
I'd be Karen and then the fuck out of
Karening
my
it up.
neighborhood. I'd be like,
Yeah,
who
we're
the fuck
actually
are
the
you?
Karens of our neighborhood.
Oh, y'all on the
Like-
crime watch?
We're the neighborhood watch.
Yeah,
Neighborhood
no,
watch.
we got the Ring cameras up. We
Everything.
be like, ah, shit, things are going down in the community. Everyone
Yeah, I
keep your
can't-
eyes open.
So y'all know names and shit like that of the
Yeah, they know they
neighbors.
names.
I don't know the
Yeah.
neighbors' names.
But I like
do.
that. I like that because I do want to live in a safe area and
Yeah.
so people can say, "Hey, yo, I seen somebody doing wop 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 to your car." I do love that, but
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time because I'm
I be
always
sending
just
311 requests to the
Oh,
city.
that.
I be writing to the mayor, emailing.
crazy.
Citizens
CCing,
app.
Citizens app. I be neighborhood watch.
That's
I be
I
on
don't
it.
have one. I don't have one.
Dang.
Sexy watch.
So swap it out with one more question since that was a terrible one. I'm
What's
just
what's the most you drank and what do you regret from that time period?
Most.
He's like, I don't have regrets.
No, I don't. I don't have regrets because it still worked out in my favor toward at the end of the night.
tough
But,
nut.
Okay,
to crack.
scariest moments.
scariest moments in life or just in
No, like
with
after drinking. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. It was I think it was my 26th birthday. I threw a massive party in Sherman Oaks, and man, that was just a bad night. Like I think I only had one slice of pizza before.
That'll do it.
Sound
That'll
good right
do
now.
it.
Not enough for the birthday boy.
And I think the worst part about it, I don't know, actually, was it my 26th? Yeah, it was my 26th, but wrong party. I had a party in Santa Monica, and I drank so much. And actually, I'll show y'all the video before I leave. I'm not even showing on camera. But I had drank so much that at the time the girl I was talking to, when we was walking out, I seen another one that I wanted. And I was just like, hey, yo, hold on. Wait.
You're crazy.
It's crazy because she was like,
Literally killed me.
It's funny through moving traffic. I used to be on timing. That's why I said, man, that's why that Kobe picture right there. Shout out to Kobe. I was really a GOAT. But anyways,
That's fucking.
I seen one, and when I went to say something, because I had already seen the side eye, she was looking from when I came down off the little, you know what I'm saying, the little stage, whatever. And when I swiveled over, the girl who I was with, she looked to the homies and she was like, get him, he's drunk. And the homie said, I nigga know what he doing.
He ain't all the way. He ain't all the way
Shout out to my
drunk.
brother Lejean. My best friend at my wedding too, man. Shout out to Lejean. Yeah. But
That lactose and liquor just.
that's where it started, and it went from like, and she was a trooper. She went ahead and let me rock out. She was a trooper.
The way
she let
I
me
would
rock
have got
out.
to cussing immediately.
I'm hitting you in the back of your knee.
I'm not in a relationship. That's the thing.
I don't
So
care.
when you
See me, we in a
Why are you
relationship.
why are you disrespecting me?
I wasn't in a relationship.
In front of your friends?
It's my birthday.
You're playing
in front of
in my
your friends
face.
is crazy.
Playing in my fucking face.
You're going home with me
I
anyways.
don't give a
That's
fuck.
If you flip this, hold on, watch this. If you
The
flip
way
this
you would
around,
never see me
if
again.
you was flip this around and I popped out with you for your birthday, you were single, I'm single, we just talking. And we go to your function on the way
We're
out.
going
you
together to
See,
the
yeah, you
function.
know the toes.
Go ahead, go
You
ahead.
see somebody that you think,
Preach.
hold on, let me rock
Preach.
out. You see somebody that you think is handsome. What I'm like, no, you can't go talk to him.
Yes.
Go do your thing, because at the end of the night, I already know, good for you, got an Instagram, a number. Guess what she's coming back to? Back to the crib with me. So yes, go work, go talk.
The cameras.
The motherfucking camera.
Exit for Malik.
I'm not doing it in front of your face.
If this was my girlfriend or my wife, I'm tripping. I'm definitely tripping. It's disrespectful at that point because you're blatantly cheating in front of
What
me.
if the girl really likes you?
Like, what if we had like, I'm not your girlfriend yet.
Not in that moment.
I feel like anytime.
At that time, one thing about me, I've always been an honest man. At that time when I
Clearly,
was
yeah.
talking to women, I would let them know I'm not looking for a relationship. So if I'm not looking for a relationship, what are we talking about?
Okay,
That's a very, very good point because
he's transparent about it, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
I get that, but it's just doing it in front of my face is disrespectful.
Honesty,
But
honesty
if
carries
it
you
was
so
flipped,
far.
how you said, well, if it was flipped, a girl like me, I am not doing it in front of your face, but I will find the
were
Instagram
late. That's what I'm
later.
saying.
I'll find the Instagram later.
Right.
So watch this. You heard what she just said. She's gonna find the Instagram later. The difference is she's still gonna get on him.
But it's not in front of your face.
It's about the
Not in your
respect.
face.
Like,
That's so disrespectful.
There's no respect because you're doing it behind my back. I'd rather you show me who you are in person. Don't do it in the
No,
closet.
you don't even care who I am in person.
You don't give
just
a
trying to
fuck.
fuck. That's what we're here for. But I don't want to disrespect you.
I'm not
disrespect.
disrespectful.
How am I trying to just have sex if that was somebody I was actually rocking with? Just because she's going back to the crib, that didn't mean that this wasn't somebody I was talking to. That's why I started off by saying the girl I was talking to, blah, 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 she came with me to the party. On the way out, I seen something. I'm like, hey, we've already
only
had
did I
an
come with you to
understanding
the
where
party.
I'm single, you're single, I'm not looking for nothing serious. At that point, a woman can now say, well, I am looking for something serious, let me back out.
Yes.
I don't think she was on that. I think she looked at
We
LeJean
get
and
that.
was like,
You just
LeJean,
doing it in front of my face.
I don't know no woman that would be okay with
I don't
not
know
being
no
chosen that
woman
night.
that would be okay with that.
nobody would.
I don't even really know a
Wait,
man that
did
would
you
be
just
okay
hear
with
like
that.
she just said
Facts.
no one
Anybody.
woman will be okay with that. Do you know how
Nobody
many
was
women
wrong.
out here right now that be knowing they man is doing something or seeing they man
No,
do
we
something
get
and they just
that.
go
But
back?
are they
get
okay
that.
with it? For real?
I don't know.
Inside? No.
For me, I get that. It's just
toxic.
doing it in front of my face. I do not
so
like.
watch this.
Don't do it in
Watch
front of my
this.
face.
How you just said that, I want to say there are some women
Nobody's
who are
wrong
out there
in that.
don't want to be married, that don't want to be
yeah,
married.
that's it.
Hold on.
Sure.
There are some women out there that run. I think women got more game than men do.
Exactly, because we're not disrespecting you in front of your face.
In your face. If you did that in front of if we did
I
that
don't
in front
think
of a
it has nothing
man,
to do
he
with
would
the
lose his
disrespect.
mind.
If you had your arm
fucking
around me, if you had your arm around me on your birthday,
I guess.
and I'm walking down the street and I see some fine
You said, "Excuse
man
me?"
across the street out, and I take your arm
Across
off
the
and I
street,
walk
we
over
are
there.
in the function. You have been drinking. You see something you like.
He
And
fighting
we
for his
already
life on this
talked
chair.
about- we
He
already
is fighting
talked-
for
and
his
we
life.
already talked about we're not going to be in nothing serious. I will be a cock blocking ass dude to say, where you going? What you doing?
Oh,
I think you're just different. I think you're just different.
It sounds good.
Until it happens.
I just know male ego is real.
Male ego
I don't
is
think
Loody.
I think the girl you pull
Every man
up
is the
with.
same. Every man is the same.
I don't know. I want to know, Loody. If you're with a girl,
If I'm with a
you're
girl,
not serious. You're not serious, but you with her for the night. It's your birthday.
It's just nuts.
It's
This
she
is
goes.
I'm not
This
like when
my
I
bad to
even
cut you off. This
it-
one be having barbershop talk on the camera. I talk to the homies like this. I talk to my
Good.
wife like
No,
this.
this
Me and
is
my
good,
wife
though.
politic all the time
This
about
is
stuff.
good.
because
We
this
love
is
the
like, you know,
banter.
like, I feel like this is like realistic. Like,
Yeah.
if
Niggas
I'm
know.
with a girl and I'm single, I'm really not that type of person. I'm not that much of a savage, right? Like if I see a girl that's like, and I'm got my dip that I'm talking to, you know what I'm saying? And
That's lit.
I'm leaving out and a girl's eyeing me and I'm like, damn, like she's eyeing me. I just might be like in my head, like, damn, who is that girl?
Noted.
In my
Noted.
head.
Exactly.
Noted type shit. But if he tells her what it is, she crossed that shit to accept anything he's
Anything
want to
that
be
come with it.
on.
That comes
So
with
you
it.
have to be like, in this
Thank you.
situation, y'all
Thank
have
you.
to be like, nobody's wrong. She signed up for it.
I don't
Well,
think
I'm
he's
sorry,
wrong.
I
I just think
think
he's
it's
crazy. I just don't think it's realistic.
What's
that
crazy about it?
I
though?
don't think
But
that's
you know
signing
what?
out.
But
She
you
wouldn't
want
be
to know
hurt
why
by
it's
it.
crazy and why it's not realistic? Because you don't hear conversations like this often. What you guys are saying, I said it before we started. Majority of the time, women have a code that you guys stick to.
Yeah.
Men have a code that we try and stick to. The code I'm talking about, most men don't do. The code y'all talking about, most women that are civilized and want a happy home, want to get married one day, want to have a real connection with somebody,
Yeah.
do it. But there are tons of women
I'm sure.
that's like, man, what?
Clearly.
Do you know how many women right now are dating actors, rappers, celebrities that know the stuff I'm saying?
Yeah.
They,
Yeah,
they
we
might
know.
watch this and be like, damn, I'm going through that right now. My
Right
husband.
now. No,
that's what I'm saying.
Not
I
even a
understand.
husband. They don't be having those. My man was just out the other day and I had to just let him do what he did because now I got these shoes and purses and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
what I'm saying. There's different lanes of this. This is real life.
I think the argument is just that we know it happens. It's just that we don't think any woman is actually okay with it inside. But it don't matter to y'all.
It don't matter. I always thought it just came down to a ignorance is bliss thing. Like, of course, we know that you're not, like, we're not your sole focus. We're dating. You're probably dating other people. But again, it
But it
comes to
can't-
respect where it's like, while we have arts, we chose to have time together. You invited me to your birthday. I'm your companion for the night.
Yeah.
For the night.
For the night.
Like, you
whole
invite me.
night.
I'm not saying for the rest of your life, just for the night. So until the night is over between us, where we depart ways,
Yeah.
I really, and again, we do it to like personal experiences. I really don't want to see no shit with you involved with another woman. Like, I just
Nobody
just
wanna-
like,
Fuck
no,
nuts.
but again,
If it was
nobody
flipped,
wants
if it
to
was
see
flipped,
it.
I wouldn't want to see it, but I'm still gonna stay true to the
But
code.
that's the argument. But that's the
Yeah.
argument.
That's
The
our
argument
argument.
is
We don't wanna
I
see
don't
it.
want to see
Yeah,
it.
we
No,
don't
I
wanna
feel
see
like when she said it wasn't true, like I'm just making this story up. Like, there are women
I think
that
we're trying to get to different points. That's all.
Yeah, our
I
points,
understand
yeah.
y'all
We were
point. I already
talking
knew
with-
y'all point because of y'all code. Y'all
Yeah.
just hearing a code you're unfamiliar with, but men, which is why he keep nodding his head.
Well,
This
he
ain't- this
we
is
don't want to
normal.
see it either.
But just because I don't want to see it, from hearing what he said, nobody's like she signed up for that.
No, we
You know
get
what I
that.
mean?
We just
While
don't
I'm
No, we
saying,
know
you
what
what I
she
mean?
signed
Like,
up for, but there's like, again, the
But
gray
you said
area,
it's- you said
it's hard for
ignorance.
respect
But you
in the
mentioned
gray area.
ignorance. It's not ignorant.
There's
if a
nothing wrong
woman
with it
is
if
in
you're
her
single,
area where
though.
she just want to have fun, or if she's just like, you know what?
Well, she was
I'ma let it.
responding to the wife, like the people dating artists and shit. Like
Oh,
you,
okay, okay, my
ignorance
bad.
is
Okay, I thought she was
yeah.
saying the girl was ignorant because she let me go do that. That's
No.
nah, she living.
That's not ignorance,
And
'cause
you
we
know
get
what's
it.
crazy is
She's
a
living
lot
her
of folks
life.
ain't gonna probably rock with this, but it's actually if she knew that me and her wasn't gonna be serious, it's actually clear that she like in her head, she like, okay, boom, go. It'd be sick if I walked up to that girl and left with that girl. It'd be like, damn, that's crazy.
I would be sick to my stomach.
But in her mind, which I would be, I've had and I think other men in the room could co-sign this. We already know if we're with somebody who's attractive, men are going to come up to you. I say that all the time. I was just talking, me and my bro was just on the phone about this the other night because I was like, bro, when I'm hosting, if my wife comes, niggas better be trying to press. She looks good. Mm-hmm. I know they gon' and press. I'm not saying like go over there and get in front of me. But if I'm not there, man, if she not doing that, something wrong. Yeah. And I'm not saying she's supposed to do it. She's naturally doing it. Mm-hmm. So her mind and her own business, she's still gonna stop the room. She's still gonna get the eyes.
Yeah. But she's not approaching men though.
No.
You approach this woman. We are not. No. We agree to disagree.
This is me married, and that's me single. You damn right. I'm approaching. I'm stepping. It's a lot of niggas that don't even approach women. They gonna get on them on the gram. Niggas don't know how to talk no more. You see what I'm saying? Man. So that's why I'm saying yes. I was a heavy stepper. I was a heavy stepper.
Don't even know how to talk on the gram. To be honest,
don't know how to talk on the gram.
I think that was like that was a nice little.
That was good.
That was
heart rate.
That was great.
We're gonna continue this conversation.
Because I always just the only woman I have to do this with is my wife. We politic all the time, and that's why I wouldn't be married if I didn't find someone who was me, who understands me, who is with me, and also too, like I said, R.I.P. Kobe. That was when I had my jersey on.
Mm-hmm. That's the old you.
I was in the game then. Now I take I'm at the games, but I'm on the sidelines just watching. Hey, bro, so boom, that's all you. Nah, that one capping. Nah, don't do that. Nah, she
giving relationship advice.
And what? Come on, man.
Oh, that's how it be, man. That's how it be. Before we get out of here, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you pulling up. You know what I mean, coming to bat with us, even though like this is. You're, I think, actually like really the first guest that like didn't smoke. So like, you know what I mean?
First
this is kind of like worked out. I think, you know what I mean? We had some good little dialogue, some good moments. You could just let our viewers know, you know what I mean, where to find you on social media, what you got coming. You good?
Malik G, entertainer, host. The things I have coming up is more YouTubes, more collabs with Supa Hot Fire. We got more battles coming. On top of that, my content, my channel, I am Malik G, social media. All platforms, I am Malik G, dominating the hosting space right now. Spotify, Nike, Sweet One. Shout out to my brother Keith Powers. Dean, shout out to Dean the Great. March 17th, we're doing our influencer boxing fight club, which we're gonna be touring and doing in each major city, each major state. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Just stay on the look. I'm always up to something, and my motion is continuously growing and coming due to the Most High, which is God.
Love it. Doing a lot.
I appreciate y'all too.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, man.
This conversation ain't done.
Chef Matt is waiting for us, man. Chef Matt is waiting for us. So yeah, we appreciate y'all. We'll be back here. Yeah, Stolen Sexy. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.